And unfortunately I am making a fool of myself, and I already unwrapped it, but I just did. The Guo Flute, I was basically showing the way it comes packed with an aluminum case, which is pretty nice. I have here also ready to go my other flutes, and very interesting. I was actually feeling it doesn't feel cold to the touch. In other words, when I touch it, it actually feels more like wood. I know a lot has been said in terms of it being a plastic flute. You could say that it feels also like plastic, but you know what? You hear that sound? That's not the sound of plastic. It's actually the sound of metal. If it's a plastic, it actually rings very well like metal. It's very, very, very hard, very light, ultra light instrument. I'm actually impressed on how light it is. At the same time, it feels very solid. Um, just from handling, I can feel that this is as stiff as a crystal. You don't feel any flexing, however subtle. This doesn't flex at all. It's pretty, feels crystalline. And again, very warm to the touch, like wood. It's a weird feeling. Um, when I put my fingers on it, it doesn't feel particularly uncomfortable. It's very comfortable, I have to say. The key for the finger, for the G sharp, although it has a weird design, it doesn't feel uncomfortable at all. It's really nice. And so is the one for the index on the left hand, which is kind of flat and a little elongated. And although the thumb seems a little small, the thumb rest is actually quite comfortable. It's not overly built, it's not too big as in other instruments. And of course, as you can imagine, I'm dying to blow on it. However, I'm going to refrain myself, and I'm going to play a little bit on the other flutes, just to have a bit of a comparison to go with. This is a Harry Bettany. This is actually number 3 of the Silva Bet denominated flutes, professional grade flutes by him. It was probably made in 1909 by himself before he left Haynes and started his own endeavor. I have here also a fantastic instrument. If you don't know the brand, don't be surprised. This is Tip Lamberson, and there were only 370 made, from which this is 143. An American flute, fantastic instrument too. Not as fantastic a flutist, but again, I'm cold, I haven't warmed up or anything. My favorite, which is a commercial Haynes Plateau model. This is series 9752, was made by Powell in 1927. And finally, here we get. Wow, feels light again, really light. And here we go. Okay, that first impression was really weird. I kind of covered it a little too much. And here we go, we're going to open it a little bit. It's not. It may not be as powerful as say the silver haze. We can go ahead and review on that comparison. Take now the dual. Feels really nice on the low register. It's easy to make it speak. It's it feels amicable. It doesn't feel as powerful as an actual civil instrument. It feels more like wood. I think the things that you have been reading online and everything kind of make sense. It's really feels woody. It's kind of an interesting instrument. Don't. I will confess I had my reservations about it, but feels like an instrument I wouldn't hesitate on playing, even a soloist. Um, I feel like I want to reserve that decision, however, until I have actually played a little more. But insofar, so good. I think it's something that you can use right out of the box for chamber music, and you will feel comfortable with it. Um, if you're looking for a modern sound, right out of the box, my first impression may not be it. But if you're looking for a classic sound, right out of the box, my impression is yes. Definitely, it will be an instrument I think I will feel very comfortable playing Mozart, for instance, or playing chamber music with it, even go back into the Baroque. Um, Feels really, really nice for that. But again, then again, this is my first impressions, and I don't want to say that's the last word. One more thing, I have seen many of the pictures that show the end, and I wasn't sure if this was actually very thick material, very thick tubing. As a matter of fact, it's not. It's a little thicker than what you will expect on a metal flute, but it's not as thick as you will expect on an actual wood flute. So it's definitely something different, something new, and as such, it has to be treated with respect, with care, and definitely want to look forward to see what other impressions I get in the future. Let's leave it at that for now, and we'll update with something more in the future. Thank you.